Hey there, Fighting Knights fans. My name's Olivia Coiro, and welcome to this week's edition of the Nightly Review. Let's start things off with our men's and women's tennis teams who were represented at the USTA ITA National Small College Championships in South Carolina this past weekend. Valentine Confalonieri won her second consecutive Division II singles championship and also won the Super Bowl for the second straight year. On the men's side, Paolo Volpicelli and Danny Riggs won the Division II doubles title before falling in the Super Bowl championship round to Embry-Riddle's top pair. This tournament marks the end of the fall season for men's tennis, while Confalonieri will advance to the USTA ITA National Indoor Championships for Division I on November 6th at the USTA Billie Jean King National Tennis Center in New York. Women's soccer hosted a pair of conference games this past week, with a loss to Rollins on Tuesday night before winning over Florida Southern for their first Sunshine State Conference win of the season in a 3-1 victory on Saturday night. The Blue and White are back in action when they travel to Melbourne, Florida on October 15th to take on Florida Tech this week. Men's soccer also hosted a pair of conference games this week with a tough 2-2 draw against Rollins on Tuesday night in double overtime before coming back out on Saturday afternoon and defeating Florida Southern 3-1. Chris Hellman continues to lead the nation in goals, and the Fighting Knights will return to the pitch on Tuesday when they travel to Melbourne, Florida to face Florida Tech in conference action. They will also host Palm Beach Atlantic at 7 p.m. on Saturday, October 18th at Bobby Campbell Stadium. Our swim team will host its first tri-meet of the season on Saturday, October 18th at 1 p.m. Chad Beatty caught up with Julia Peterson and talked about the preparation for this upcoming meet. Let's turn things over to Chad now.
Thanks a lot, Olivia. We are here with Julia Peterson from the swimming team. And Julia, you guys open your season this weekend, and talk about the excitement on the team of starting at home this year.
I think just coming in my junior year, I'm really excited to see what this year has in store for us. And also this year, we definitely want to try to win some dual meets. And so far, we've all been working really hard, both in and out the pool, to make that happen. So I'm really excited to see where it takes us.
Now, do you know what event you're going to be swimming in this year?
I'm not sure yet. Probably the backstroke events, the 100 and the 200, and maybe the 50 freestyle too. We'll see.
Now, how's the competition going on amongst all the teammates?
We have a great group of girls this year, so I'm really excited. We just need to go out there and race and have fun and do our best. So.
Well, the girls will kick off their season on Saturday, October 18th at 1 p.m. at the McCusker Pool Complex. Come out and see Julia and the rest of the swim team. Thanks, Julia.
All right, thanks, Chad. Thanks, Julia, and good luck this week, Julia. Lynn University's volleyball team played Florida Tech in Melbourne, Florida on Wednesday night for Sunshine State Conference action. The Fighting Knights went up 2-0 but fell in 5 to the Panthers. Lynn then returned to action on Saturday on the road at Eckerd, where they defeated the Tritons in a 3-0 sweep for the first time on the road since the 2010 season. Eli Sirota caught up with Marissa Tangent of the volleyball team to talk about this past weekend and looking forward to the upcoming weekend at the South Region crossover. Eli, let's kick things out to you.
Thanks, Olivia. So, Marissa, tell us about the win this past weekend versus Eckerd.
This win this weekend at Eckerd was the first time in a long time that we've won there. And it was great for the team to learn how to win again and just have a blast playing.
All right, and this coming weekend, we have a small break from conference play. We have 3 games and a crossover. What do we have to do to get some momentum and get some wins?
I think we just need to continue how we've been playing this past couple of days and just work really hard on staying focused and staying as a team.
Perfect. Back to you, Olivia.
Thanks, Marissa. Thanks, Eli, and good luck this weekend, Marissa. The Fighting Knights now travel to Winter Park, where they'll play at the South Region Crossover Tournament October 17th and 18th. Lynn University's cross-country team had outstanding results at the Disney Cross Country Classic hosted by New Balance in Orlando, Florida this past week. All 6 Fighting Knights set personal records in the 5K course at ESPN's Wide World of Sports complex, while also setting a new team average with a time of 21:51.87, good for 16th place finish out of 29 teams. Sophomore Sarah Northup led the Fighting Knights with a 19:07.66 to finish 15th out of 250 runners and shatter her personal record by 50 seconds. The Blue and White returned to action on Saturday, October 25th at the Westminster Academy Collegiate Invitational, hosted by Nova Southeastern. Well, fans, that's all I have for you this week on the Nightly Review. Make sure to log on to LynnFightingKnights.com and follow at Lynn_Knights on Twitter and Instagram. Until then, I'm Olivia Coiro, and go Fighting Knights.